What's happening, guys? So we are coming through with another video yet again. I'm going to break down these signs that you are probably being used by a fake friend, a fake family member, a fake mother person, bro. Let's get on to the first one. This one. They will not listen to you, but they expect you to listen to them. How does communication work, folks? Can anybody tell me? How does communication work? I talk, you listen. You talk, I listen. That's how communication works. These individuals don't know that. They don't care to hear anything that you have to say. They don't care to listen to you. Whatever you tell them, it just, they're stuck in their ways. They don't want to listen to you, but they expect you to hear them out. Listen to them, blah, 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 blah. You gotta cut them off. Something else. They only want to hang when it's convenient for them. So, if they feel they can get something from you, if they feel they can get something out of you, that's when they want to hang out with you. It should be on an even playing field. You want to go to the beach today, they want to go to the beach today. Guess what? You're going to the beach today, it's going to be a good time, there's going to be no drama. Amazing day on the beach with your real friend. That's how it should be. You agree on things, you do things. It's not just they want to do something when it's convenient for them because you probably got money, you can probably do something for them, whatever it might be. You have to cut people off like this. They're not actually your friend. You're just an asset to their liability. Their liabilities, you're an asset. So you have to cut off liabilities, especially if you're an asset. Cut them off. Number 3, they're constantly asking you for favors. There's nothing wrong with asking somebody for a favor, but will they do the same for you? That's the question. If somebody wants their grass cut, let's say they got in an accident, they can't walk, can you cut their grass? Of course I can cut your grass. But would they do the same thing for you? If so, amazing. You got a real one on your hands. If not, then no. You got a fake one on your hands. They would not reciprocate that. And if you know people well before someone this happens, and the grass cutting thing is a random example, but it could be anything. It could be as far as you going outside to get someone's mail. It could be, I don't even know, just whatever. If they won't reciprocate it and you know them as this person, cut them off. Number 4, they only reach out when they need help. It's funny, isn't it, how individuals will live their lives. They'll come in and out of your life. They'll be weaving and dodging. And it seems like every time they're in trouble, every time they got themselves in something sticky, a messed up situation, now they reach out to you. You can't put yourself in a position to just get used like that. You know how many individuals reach out for me and just expect me to just solve their problems with my whole day and my whole time? It's like, you're not reciprocating anything. You expect me to solve all your problems just because. You think I'm going to put myself in a position just to be used constantly? No. How many times this has happened? Too many to count. In real life, how many times this has happened? Too many to count. People will live their lives until they get themselves in trouble and then come to you because you got that big daddy energy. You are Big Daddy. You're their father. That's my son. He got himself in some trouble. Now, if it's actually your son, then yeah, you probably should. It's your duty as a parent to do more for your children because they need you. They need that. But if it's a grown adult, hell no. You're not being used. You're not having your whole day used. just because someone wants you to do it, it comes at a cost. It comes at a cost. We don't sit around our lives and just allow ourselves to be used, because that is what happens if you were to do that. So the people that just want to come around to use you, they only reach out when they need your help. Other than that, the same thing with these people. They're never around whenever you could do something, whenever you could get a favor from them, they're never around. This is why I'm saying, cut them off. You don't need these individuals. They need you. You don't need them. Every time they get in trouble, who do they come to? Big Daddy. Number 5, they use you to get ahead. This is exactly what a fake friend will do. They will use you to get ahead. They're not looking to work with you. All right, they're not looking to work with you. They're not looking to build with you. They're not looking to conquer with you. They're looking to come in when it suits them. And guess what? It's going to suit them more than it suits you. Magic. Cut them off. Because they're only using you to get ahead. They don't care about you. They don't want to work with you. They don't want to start a business with you. They don't want to do nothing. They really don't. And they don't want to put in the same time you want to put in. They're not actually there. They only show up when it's convenient for them to use you, and then they're gone until they need you. I've dealt with people like this my entire life. It's very familiar. These signs come very easy to me, and I'm giving you guys this information right now. This is why I have such a low tolerance, even when people, bro, that come to me from the likes of YouTube, like I have such a low tolerance of people who think they're just gonna email or message me and expect me to just give them all my time just because. It's like, you guys understand the hundreds and thousands of people that reach out to me. Things need to get set up, times need to get set up. I'm not just here to get used. Things have to go in order, and then we can do it. But that's how it has to be. It has to be professional. I'm not just here to just be here. Like, things have to go on in life. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to get used. You're not here to get used. No one is here to get used. And you know what? Sometimes people need help, and that's good. That's all right. But there's a difference between you needing help and you using somebody for their time. And I'm not a stupid human being. And you should not be a stupid human being either, because I'm teaching you guys these signs. Number 6. They show zero interest in your personal life. So if you actually have like a friend, if you actually have a family member, a relationship partner or something like this, and they're just not interested in your personal life at all, that's a huge red flag. Like, let's say I have a wife, she's a hairstylist, she owns her own barber and stuff like this. Like, obviously I'm gonna be involved in it. I'm gonna be asking her things, how's it going, how's things going? I'm gonna be very involved. Why? Because she's a big part of my life. This is how things are. So the people that show zero interest in your life, they avoid you a lot of the time because they're low-key jealous. These are people that have to go. Man, especially family members, especially people that was once closest to you, if they're this way towards you, you have to cut them off. I guarantee you 100% they're not going to be in your life. I guarantee it. They will not play a role in your life. If it's friends, if it's a relationship partner, if it's a family member, if it's a parent, I guarantee you they're not going to play a role in your life. I bet you any money. And you will see that I'm right. So you have to cut these individuals off. And the thing is too, like I said, you show interest in their life. You show interest in their life because you want to. Like, bro, the people you're close with, you should want to show interest in their life. You should want to. Otherwise, why are you even talking to them? To use them, you dumbass? Probably. You should show interest in the people's lives that you're close to. So if you don't have that coming back at you, and they're not curious, then come. You know what's crazy too? These individuals will call us bad people for being this way. But we see right through their BS. They act as if we're the ones that are in the wrong. Are you stupid? These are the same people that could not face you face to face and have a conversation of how things are actually going to go because they're very immature. They're very manipulative and they're only going to do things to use you. That's all they care about doing. Bro, these individuals most of the time can't even help themselves. How are they going to help you? How are they going to show interest in your life when their life is such a disaster? A disastrous mess. They can't. So you want people by your side who are solid, who actually do something with themselves, who can actually bring you value. As you can easily bring them, they should be able to bring you a little bit of value. And today, that's like 1 in a million. It's damn near impossible because everyone out there is fucking fried and is giving up on themselves. Number 7, they make you pay for things all the time. If you have certain friends, let's say you go shoot pool, they pay for the table one night. You pay for the table the next time you shoot pool. They drive to a location one time. You drive to a location the next. Or you split on the pool table. Or you split on gas. Or you split on whatever it is that you're doing. It's that simple. People that expect you to pay, let's say you go eat a dinner with somebody, they expect you, unless you're a female, then you're probably going to pay her bill if she's your girl. But if you're with a friend and they expect you to pay for their food, what? If they expect you to do things for them when they're not going to do it for you, cut them off. They are using you. They are a fake friend. They're not going to be there in your life. And guess what? I've dealt with this stuff my whole damn life. My whole life. It's so easy to spot now. It's so easy to spot. Like the easiest thing ever for me. And I'm giving you guys all these tips and tactics how to prevent these things from happening. And I promise you, bro, I promise. Regardless if this person can come around and you can have fun with them sometimes or anything like this, because some of these individuals, you can have fun with them sometimes. There's a guy that I used to be really good friends with in the past. I had some of the funnest times of my life with this person, but none of that is worth it if at the end of the day, it comes to you being used. And you know what? This person changed over time. He used to not be that way. But that's how it went. And that's where it has to get cut off. People start to change due to alcohol consumption, drugs, nicotine addictions, etc., etc. You have to cut these people off who have no discipline, who just want to be high on the sauce. You have to cut them off because they're no good for you. They're not, gosh, these individuals, they don't show up for themselves. They're not going to show up for you. They're going to use you because they need your help. They need your help. But then all of a sudden, they go and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff and, oh, that person don't even exist no more. But then as soon as they need your help again, they're right back in your life and right back in your face. You have to cut them off. They're not going to show up for you. And guess what? They're not going to have a role in your life. So the best thing you can do, regardless of the fun times, and even if it's the opposite gender, regardless of the sex or anything else, it's not even worth it, bro. Cut them off. And what's funny again is they will consider us the bad people for saying these things because they can't even see past their own bullshit. The last and final thing, they will never help you and make excuses. So let's say you need help moving. Let's say you're moving, you need help moving. At the most crucial time where you need a helping hand, everyone's going to make excuses. Everybody's going to make excuses. They're not going to help you. But if it was to be the other way around, you would be there in a heartbeat. You'd be there in a heartbeat to help them move because they need a helping hand. It's not even going to take long. This is just what it is. And you can, so you will. They could, but they make an excuse. But when it's on their end, they expect you to do it. So get rid of these individuals. They're not going to play a role in your life. I promise you that. And you're only going to piss your own self off more because that's what happened to me. When I allowed things like these to go on for too long, in the long past, these things have not even really been happening recently at all, but in the long past, long ago, I would piss myself off more. The more these things have happened to me and the longer I let it go without fully knowing what was going on, the more it just pissed me off because it's like, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy to use. You're going to be sorry. You lost a real one, so you're going to be sorry. For this, I'm out. I'm out of your life. You will be sorry. You will be the one that's sorry. You might not admit it because you're prideful, but you're going to be very sorry. I promise you that. And that's the type of energy you have to have. You have to be willing to walk away from these individuals. You cut them off. In plain sight. Any last questions? Very good. Do not put yourself in these positions, guys. People who reach out to me all the time for all this help and stuff like this, I don't care if you reach out and it's like, you don't know what's going on. But then I tell you what's going on and it doesn't matter to me if you can't. But don't get mad at me because I ain't going to give you all my time and energy for just nothing. That's just stupid. The amount of people that reach out to me, like, I want to help you if you want to be helped. If you don't want to be helped and you just want to use somebody, then I'm not showing up for that. I show up for people who are serious in life, whether they're actually in my personal life or if they reach out because they need a helping hand. They need someone to talk to. They need someone to vent to. They need someone who can answer the questions they might have. Those are the people I take seriously. Those are the people I answer. I don't even answer people when I know it's not that way. Because I know what they're doing. And for one, I don't even know who you are. I can get to know who you are. I can hear you well, but do you really want it? That's the thing. So guys, myself, you guys, you don't allow yourself to be used. You don't allow yourself just to be stepped on and people expect things from you like, bro, that's just not how it goes. That's just not how life is. That's how these individuals would love it to be though. They would love to be able to use you like that because they have nothing inside. They can't even show up for themselves. How are they going to show up for you? I'll tell you how. They can't.